Back with another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Yep, today's the day. As soon as I wrap up the show today, I'm jumping in the car and I'm headed east on Interstate 80, making my way over to Des Moines and to take in the Iowa State Fair for 2025. I'm looking forward to seeing what's new, what's old. There's a lot of tradition at the Iowa State Fair, and I don't care what polls say or what article may have been written that's saying that other fairs are better. It's not. Iowa has the best by a long ways. So I'm going to take in that. And then a lot still going on this week. You know, we still have more of the previews for fall sports to bring you. We're catching up with all of the area activities directors, and that's coming up later on this week. And also today, well, I had a chance to have a conversation with Andrea Radd. She is the owner operator of this wonderful bakery and lunch shop called Raddberries in Avoca, Iowa. And I was excited as I learned more about what it is that she does, her training, why it is that she serves the types of food that she does. It's a huge, huge addition to not just the community of Avoca, but also all of Southwest Iowa. This needs to be a destination stop for you. So again, Andrea Radd from Raddberries in Avoca is on today's show. And if you're looking for all natural health solutions in Southwest Iowa, Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market in Council Bluffs has been serving the community since 1997. You'll find a wide selection of vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies, spices. She has different foods there. Staffed with over 37 years of experience, Bambi's can help you reach your health goals. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market, putting health in your hands. Located at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs. Castle and Associates of American Family Insurance is your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. 4 convenient locations. They're in Trainer, they're in Council Bluffs, also in Nebraska, in Elkhorn, and in Bellevue. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis Castle and his team educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. Every once in a while, I run into a business that I am really excited to learn more about, and this would be an example of that. Raddberries in Avoca. This is Andrea Radd joining us today. Thank you so much. I've been looking over your shoulder at the sandwiches on your menu, and I'm thinking about driving up right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I love feeding people, so be prepared to come hungry because you're going to leave full.
It sounds great. Tell us a little bit about Raddberries. Tell us about your facility and your bakery there, and what is it that you provide?
So we are a full service artisan bakery and cafe. We do everything in-house from scratch, all of our puff pastries, our frostings, our fillings, our breads, our salad dressings, everything's made from scratch. And basically, we're a European inspired bakery that also offers a lunch menu of soup, salads, and sandwiches. So we do 2 specials every week for our lunches that I always introduce, and we're looking to offer like high quality goods in a small town that typically you can only find in big cities.
What is your inspiration for this? Where did the idea to have a business like this in Avoca come from?
Well, I'm a certified pastry chef. I went to Le Cordon Bleu in San Francisco and back in the early 2000s, and I've always had a passion for cooking and baking. And I worked for Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas right out of culinary school, and from there I created a program called Meals for Mom, where I'd go to the Marine Corps base in Camp Pendleton, and I was feeding Marines who couldn't go home cooked meals. It's just always been a passion of feeding people. When I moved to Iowa, to Avoca specifically, they were like, "Do you know how to make bread?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, breads are one of my specialties." And I started off at farmers markets and completely outgrew that. And when presented with having an opportunity to get a building on Main Street, I wanted to offer something different than what you typically find. And a lot of places you have to go to these big cities to find the quality of bakery that I wanted to offer in a small town.
I am unbelievably excited that you have done this for a couple of reasons. One, because you're close enough that I can go, but also that it's these types of businesses that cause a community to grow and thrive. And you now become a destination with this type of products that you can have. And, and there's a lot of great businesses in Avoca, but you have done something here that is, I'm thinking around in Southwest Iowa. I don't know if there's a lot of places that can claim the qualifications and what it is that you're providing. So I'm absolutely thrilled and feel actually very fortunate for all of us that you're there. This is such a cool thing that you're doing, and I was excited to learn that you hand mill your own flour there.
Yes. So we will get our wheat berries and turn around and mill the wheat flour for our bread. So my starter's name is Edgar. He's actually Edgar Allan Doe. So it's kind of a funny story. When I moved to Iowa, he was just he just really was not a happy camper. And I was like, you're so sad, pathetic, and depressing. And I'm like, you're like Edgar Allan Doe. And then all of a sudden he like took off and he was happy. And I was just like, and we just kept the name Edgar. So, but he prefers the fresh milled wheat, over like commercial yeast, or I'm sorry, commercial wheat and stuff like
Right.
that. So yeah, we do. We just buy wheat berries, and I have a mill that I mill up what I need, and we make all of our sourdough out of the fresh milled wheat.
And I've done internet studying, I guess is what you would call it. I haven't been to school for it, but learning how much healthier doing it that way is. And I have just recently started eating bread that was hand milled flour. And not only does it taste unbelievably good, it has a flavor to it that I find doesn't exist in a grocery store traditionally bought loaf of bread. But to me, it is very, very natural, and it tastes like, okay, I'm eating real food here. That's what the first thing that was, as soon as I had this, I thought, yeah, this is what I am meant to be eating.
Yeah, it's got kind of more of an earthier, nuttier
Yeah.
flavor to it. And it's really funny because I have a son that I am teaching how to, he's been baking bread with me for about 3 years now, and I'm teaching him how to mill it correctly. And he kind of milled it a little too coarse that I normally did. And it was the best bread that we've produced yet. It came out beautiful. And I was like, Colby, you're on to something here, buddy. So even a newbie-ish bread baker, it was able to kind of change a little bit of it, and it just the little bigger husks in there just really made a huge difference. And it's kind of fun to be able to play with it. If I mill it a little bit more, a little bit less, what does it do to our bread? So
Well, and kudos to you for giving it a shot instead of just saying, "Oh, this isn't right." You said, "Oh, let's give this a try. Let's see what happens here," and finding out that, oh, you're onto something. I'm looking at your menu, and I'm looking at the different sandwiches there. Where's the inspiration for those?
Well, it's actually kind of funny. So, like a lot of our sandwiches are kind of where I tend to go to a restaurant and try something, and then I say, I bet you I can make this better. That is one of my total habits on this. And so when you go to a restaurant and you're like, you try a typical like turkey and avocado. I'm like, I bet you I could step this up a notch. So on our Californian that we have, we do basically what I call a ranch spread, which is a cream cheese base with ranch seasonings in it, and then I make a avocado spread. So I just take like different types of sandwiches and I just make them my own. What would I choose to do? So we do all of our dressings in house. And so everything that we put on our salads, I taste and I play with it and season it, and then I make it to what I'm looking for. So sometimes I surprise myself.
So it wasn't enough to start a bakery. You wanted to start a full cafe and to be able to provide lunch too. And so what do you do with the approximately 30 seconds a week that you have for your free time? because this has to be taken up all the time that
Oh,
you have.
absolutely. I work 7 days a week. I'm in the shop 6 days a week. I can work close to 100, a little over 100 hours a week, and then I have to go home and do books. But so I sleep.
Eh,
That's pretty much it. If I'm not working, I'm sleeping or, try to get time in with my kids. They're grown, but as much time just
sure.
checking in with the family and stuff like that. But this is my passion. This is my love language. This is what I love to do. You come to my house hungry, I'm offended. Or I'm sorry, if you come to my house full, I'm
Yeah,
offended.
right.
Like you have to come hungry because I want to feed you. And it's just what I love. My family are all into cooking, and my brother's a chef. I'm a chef. My mom was a tremendous cook. She had us on the counter from the time she was a baby, or we were babies growing up
Mhm.
helping her make food, and she was a fabulous cook. So it's just in our bloodline. It's what we love to do. And if I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming of recipes, or I'm thinking of what to do, or what kind of new things I can offer. So
Tell me about
it's
how the community of Avoca and the surrounding areas have, what kind of reception have you received since opening?
absolutely the best. Like, so much love and support. And I have people who thank me all the time for being here and bringing this to our small towns. I have customers that'll drive 3-4 hours that come in. I have people, because we're off the interstate, they're coming in and they find me on Google, and they're like, we drive around here all the time, like back and forth from one side of the country to the other. We're always going to stop in here. you know it's been absolutely a blessing how much people love me being here and like thank me for opening up Raddberries, which is great.
So tell us where you're located in Avoca and what hours you're open.
So we are on the main street on Elm Street. We're at 178 South Elm Street, right next to the flower shop at the end of the street. We are open currently from Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. or I'm sorry, 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. But we are looking to expand our hours. And as a little sneak peek, we may be adding an extra day. When school starts, we will be opening up from 7 to 4:30. Um, and sorry, what was the other thing you
No,
asked?
oh, just well, you gave me the location, you gave me the hours, and well, boy, you got soups over your other shoulder, and
Yes. And we have our salads right there. So
and
we
your
have those.
salads are over there.
Mhm.
It's just yeah, I have a cooking is a hobby of mine. Obviously, I don't do it professionally, but and soups and stews are kind of my that's what I really enjoy doing because to me it's layered. There's a lot of different things going on at the same time, and you can get creative with it. And it, I like the complicated part of it that it takes.
Mhm.
The ones that take all day to do, that's my favorite. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to getting up there, and I'm gonna have to not eat for 3 days before I go because I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to choose. But I'm grateful, Andrea, that you took just a little bit of time. I don't want to keep you a long time because I know that you've got tons to do just so you can get home. However, congratulations on all of the success so far. Congratulations on the success to come. And I will. I'm not kidding. That's not just blowing smoke. I'm coming. So we're
Oh,
gonna
I look forward to
yeah,
it.
we're gonna get up there and we're gonna check things out and enjoy one of those sandwiches. I'm sure.
Sounds good. And thank you so much for your time.
Yet another wonderful addition that we have popping up in communities all across Southwest Iowa. Raddberries and Avoca is. I'm excited that she's here and that she decided to put her restaurant where she did. And also, I'm excited to get over and try one of those sandwiches. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network helps you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. And if you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, that's when you need to get in touch with Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs. Fast, reliable service, expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. Locally owned and trusted, along with AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning in Council Bluffs. These are the guys that you want to get a hold of when integrity matters. And when doesn't it? AirServeCouncilBluffs.com or WaldsteinPlumbing.com. Those are the websites that you need to get in your address book on your computer. Well, that's going to wrap things up for today. Again, thank you, Andrea, for being a guest on today's show. Looking forward to talking with you again and taking in some of the great things that you have there in your bakery / lunch stop. And that's on my list. I'll be there very, very soon. Wrapping up today's show. That's it for me. I'm going to hit the road and get over to the State Fair. Looking forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow. My name is Todd Studer. Have a great Wednesday.